All right, man. Yo, you already know what it is. Actually, I feel weird because I thought I didn't have my necklace on. My fault. I do. But yes, we gotta represent the duality of life. But listen, what do I want to tell y'all? This week has been great. All right. First, this is a unique week, right? So today I want to talk to y'all one about the week. About my life so far. Basically, I've been having a super urge to find a side hustle. So I've really been working on that, trying to figure out like just even a way to just make. I mean, like super small. Like I want to make the side hustle super small, super easy, where it's like I guess ideally something where it's like the more like literally I could do it infinity amounts, but it's like however much I do it, that's how much I get paid. So let's say ideally in my head I'm thinking like if there was a app where you can make money for I don't know typing, which it is if you look on YouTube apparently. But let's say it was typing. So let's say I had to type like I don't know like a paragraph, right? They was gonna pay me $3 to type a paragraph. So I type a paragraph, get $3. But if I type 7 paragraphs, they give me, or let's say 5, because I don't feel like doing the math, or 10. Let's do 10. So now they paying me $30 because I done wrote 10 paragraphs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I could write one and get 3, and then even if I don't write, so let's say I don't write a paragraph, I'm like, I just got time for like 2 sentences. They give me like I don't know, $1 or like 78 cents. And then it's just like, obviously, when the sentences add up to a paragraph, then I get the $3 or whatever. Like that type of thing, where it's like, okay, you could do this and get a little bit of money and this and that. And I'm hoping to find something where it's like, you don't have to have a minimum to get the money. It's like, I download the app, and if I made $8, $8 will be deposited into my account, into my real bank account for real cash. Like, that's what I'm kind of looking for. I know YouTube and TikTok, they making them look a little easy, but like, I'm just trying to get something small to start off with and then go from there. So I just know I can be consistent. But that's what I've been working on for real, on all my breaks. But speaking of my breaks, it also means my job. My job has been great so far. It's pretty chill. I don't get that many calls like we did when we first started. We was getting super calls. But now we're not getting a lot of calls. I haven't started working from home yet, so that part kind of sucks. But we hoping it. But the sad part is the people that I came in with that I'm kind of really cool with and we talk every day at work, they leave. Well, one, I don't know. She just disappeared last week. I don't know if she calls for the rest of the week off. I don't know what happened to her. But we hoping that she come back in this upcoming week. So I'm fingers crossed on that. She's super cute. But she's super cute and very, very. She likes to make herself very known. But she's cool though, for real. And then this other girl I talked to, like me and her been there, every day. And the thing about her is, I actually I like her vibe. Like I actually like her vibe. She's cool. She's smart. The only problem is like I'm a big ageist, right? I don't know why, but it's just age has always been important to me. I just feel like marrying somebody on an age different level is so weird because I always think about it as early on stage. So let's say somebody who dates somebody who's like I don't know 10 years apart from them. So you 10 years apart, like you 40, and like let's say like the man is 40, the woman is 30, right? I just feel like that is a 1-year-old and a full 10-year-old, and you tell me what the difference of them two is, right? That's how I see it. Also, I see it as just a companion. Well, okay, originally I seen it because of grade school, because I was like, I'm not about to date somebody who's not in my grade, because if you're not in my grade, either you're gonna leave the school before me if she's older than me, or I'm gonna leave the school before you if she's younger than me, and I don't feel like having that type of just social little status where I have to go out of town to meet up with my girlfriend at her college or something like that, or I have to, not go out anywhere because my girlfriend is coming up here from high school and hanging out with me or something like that. I just didn't want that. I was like, yo, I don't want that as a life. That just seems like it's not really fun. And then the same thing rolled around with college. College is a little different because some people could come in and like, graduate in 5 years. Some people come in and graduate in like 3 years. So that's a little different. But on a general thing, starting in high school, where it's just like we're gonna leave high school like I wanted somebody who could leave high school at the same time as me. In college, it was kind of the same because it's like these people who ideally when people should graduate college. So it'd be like if I came into college and I'm a freshman, I didn't want to date somebody who's a junior in college or like they 3 years in, so they about to like get out soon. Cause then they about to start their life and stuff. Cause my thing is the dynamic. Let's do the high school one, cause that's more like general. So, like if I'm in high school, let's say I'm in high school, I dated a girl that's older than me. Like she was older than me, and she left high school. Like she left everything. She graduated, and I was there. You know, puts her on like, oh, I'm gonna miss you, blah blah blah. High school's gonna be so lame without you. And then I'm over here talking about the drama that's happening in high school. Like, oh my God, you won't believe, Marcus and David, they got into a fight, and then they slapped Mr. Williams in the face, and he got so mad he cussed out the teacher, right? Some high school stuff, right? Or, oh my God, you should have seen Pajama Day. It was so crazy. Mrs. Johnson came in and she had on these ugly pajamas that looked like, I don't know, Barney. We was all laughing, ha ha ha. And then she's looking like, I have professors. I go to class on different times of schedule. And who knows, she could have had late classes. So I'm trying to tell her this at like, I don't know, we get out of school at like 4 o'clock or something. She's like, oh, I'm about to go to class. I'm like, go to class? School just got out. Yeah, for you. You in high school. I'm like you wasn't just here last year though. But, you know what I'm saying? But that type of difference dynamic, and it's just like, your life is different like that. And that's why I just feel like age is a very important thing. For me now. I mean, some people like it. Like I could be somebody older, and again, let's use the 10-year time frame. Oh, I want some girl who's young and stuff. Like, bro, that looks very pedophile, bro. It's looking very petty, bro. I'm not really messing with that, bro. Then you get somebody older, right? So I'm let's say I'm 40. So I'm 40. The girl I'm dating is 50. Okay. I'm like, yo, I wanna, have fun. I'm young. I'm this. She 50 years old. Her body ain't young and fun like mine's, cause she's a little older by a whole decade. She's a decade older. Her body is starting to really get into that 50-year-old body. Now, granted, if you take care of yourself, I'm not trying to say 50 is super old. I'm just saying a 50-year-old and a 40-year-old, I'm going to put my money on the 40-year-old on who can do a cartwheel first. Okay? Now, maybe neither one of them can do one, and maybe the 50-year-old can actually do one better than the 40-year-old. That's possible, but I feel like on a majority level, like if you just took 10 random people, they're like literally all the 40-year-olds will out like cartwheel the other people. Like, that's just a fact. But anyway, that's basically, something that I feel, and I just think age is important. But anyway, that's the thing with the girl from work. I'm like, what was I talking about? But listen, yeah, the thing from work is, she's cool. Like, we be talking the whole time. Now, granted, we also be talking because we be bored and because we can't have our phones. So that sucks. And like, I help her from not going to sleep. At first, I was cool by myself, but then like I basically got my YouTube blocked, and because I had to sign into the system. Like, at first it was cool because I guess I wasn't in the system, so they couldn't block stuff that I went to. Then I had to log into the system, and then the YouTube went away, and I was like, wow, I don't know what to listen to in between calls. Especially now, like, the more we're doing it, it's been less calls. Like, at first it was like, okay, it don't matter. Like, I'm getting calls like literally every 5 minutes. It's cool. But then it got to the point where literally like last week, bro, we got like 3 calls the whole 8 hours. Like, probably 3 calls the whole 8 hours. Like, and the calls don't even be long. They literally be like 3-minute calls or less. You know what I'm saying? So it was just kind of crazy to just sit there. And so we just sit there and talk anyway. And we be talking and stuff. And she's just super cool. Another thing is she's kind of thick, but it's like, I only notice it when she obviously stands up, because like when she walking away or something, I mean, if she's sitting down, I'm not gonna notice it because she got a good face. She got her hair done. Her hands are cool. I don't know what it is, but it's something about hands on some girls that I like. But her hands I like. I like her hands. She's dark skinned. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And she's just I love her voice. I think that's the biggest thing for me. It's actually her voice, man. Her voice is it's nice, soft, gentle. She's cool. Like I said, she's 21. She like going to concerts. So she be, talking about the concert she went to, I think this weekend. I forgot who she's supposed to see, but I know recently, like about 2 weeks ago, or at least a week ago, she went to a Chris Brown concert they had out here. She loved it. She said she was in the front row. Apparently she's from Akron, and I didn't know how ghetto Akron was. Akron is like this super savage place. They talk about like shooting people and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, what? I thought Akron was probably like a cool little town. They violent over there, man. That's crazy. But she was like, she was part of the LeBron ambassadors or something like that. LeBron got in Akron, and how this and this happened, all this other stuff. She go to Ohio State, and I'm like, wow, like that's so cool. Like, I'm just listening to her story, but I'm probably just amazed by her being cute. Like, she could have literally been saying, yeah, so basically I separated my white clothes and my dark clothes, and I put them in the dryer at different times. I would have been like, wow, that is so amazing. That is so just just right. You know how it is when you like somebody and just anything they do is just great. Like they literally just take out the trash. You be like, wow. Like I've never seen nobody take out the trash like that before. Like how you tied up the bag and put it in the can. Like that's crazy. But anyway, we be talking. It's cool. I don't know if she would like me. I think it's debatable. She's a very attractive girl. Like she's definitely like a cute, thick girl. My problem is I don't. It's like I don't know. My thing is just how would I treat it outside of work? That's always the problem. But it's just something that goes against my rules. But right now, I would say we are just like I don't know if we friends. I say we cordial. They did try to hang at her and the other girl I talked to because it's basically me, the girl I just talked about, another girl that's also cute, but she got like 3 kids and she dated a 30-year-old, which she's 21. Like both of them are coincidentally 21. She's 21 dating a 30-year-old, and not 30 as in 30 on the dot. 30 like I think he like 30 something, like 33 or 32 or whatever, right? To me, again, y'all just heard me say I would not be no 30-year-old dating a 21-year-old. I just don't understand the concept of people who think that's cool. I do understand, women age and they aren't as cute, but still, like, you have to have some type of thought process. Like, even this 21-year-old is going to grow. So what does that make you if you only attracted to this 21 type, skin or something like that? Like, oh, I don't like girls my age. Their skin are wrinkly. Look at you. Like, it's just like, again, I care about partnerships in marriage because I think that's obviously how things last. But if you're going for a trophy wife and you want to do this and you want to be some type of sugar daddy or whatever, hey, it's your money. Do whatever you want with it. Your time, do whatever you want with it. But basically, man, that's what's been going on in life. About to go actually see my friend in Detroit. She's moving to Chicago. It's like I want to go, but it's like I want to drive my own car. But basically, what I feel like I'm gonna try to do if they have them is get a rental car. If not a rental car, I have to, take my car. Fingers crossed. But I just want a rental car so I could just feel confident going there, going back, and just kind of doing it fast. And then, yeah. It's like I want to go, but it just ain't the same without seeing her. And then now that she even moving farther away, it's just not the same. And it's kind of like that with like a lot of my friends, really all of them. I mean, it is 2 of them here that I could see. I just haven't because of my car, but I'm in the process of getting my car with the new job and stuff and everything, saving up. And yeah, another thing, I really want to get my resume together. But I think the biggest thing is just like, it's just not the same. When you used to hang out with people all the time, and then like that was like, half of y'all relationship. Like now, don't get me wrong, it's not like I hate these people. It's just like it will never be the same unless we are hanging out the same way. Like I noticed it with my high school friends. I would come back. At first it was cool, like, this the gang, my high school friends, but now it's like you get to the point where everybody has to live their own lives, and obviously y'all just separate. Now, granted, obviously the solution to that type of thing is, you have meetups, you plan to meet out, but then to me the problem is scheduling, right? Like let's say we can only meet out once a year. Bro, you could be close, but how close could you be? It just depends. Now, my high school friends, I'm close with them. I'm always gonna be close to them. As much as I just said they're kind of far away, but they're close to me. They always gonna be close for me, cause they like family for real. The college friends is different because it's just the concept of how we became friends. Like, I feel like we became friends at the same time that everybody doing their own thing. Like, yeah, we was friends, but most of them was mainly friends because we was all in Upper Bound after school, and that was it. Outside of Upper Bound, and then we was all hanging together that much until later on. But for me, in my point of view, I always felt like I was kind of just like with their group of friends and not really their friend. Like, yeah. Now, obviously, I did, and I met them, and you'll see them on my social media all the time, but it's just still not the same as my high school friends. And maybe it's just the fact that I got my high school friends, and I like nothing can replace them. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but sometimes I'll be thinking about it. But like now, not seeing her less and less. And then, she got a boyfriend, and obviously somebody that you friends with, they friend zoned you, but they get a boyfriend, but they expect you to still just be cool. Like, it's just not the same. One, not even for me like being weird about it. It's just the way they act. Like, an example is just like, I was able to record and do all types of stuff, have fun, it's cool. But now it's like, she care about how she look. I can't ask this question because if I may ask a couple wild questions, but now she's not answering them. So it's just like, it's not fun anymore because now it's like, it's serious. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that happened with people just in general in college who start getting like real jobs and stuff. Like, take that video down, I'm like, bro, like we live in a different era, bro. You can have fun. You can say whatever you want to say. That's how I feel. But I guess my goals is more like entertainment. So maybe that's why. If I was in the world where I wanted to be the president or mayor of the city, okay, I wouldn't record this person taking shots like it's water. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But anyway, man, that's my life right now. Wish me luck. Hopefully next week I'll update y'all on this girl. I am sorry because I'm gonna take off to go out of town to see, you know, my other girl going off to college, but I'm gonna miss her on Friday because I feel like every day is cool, but I feel bad because it's like kind of like school where it's like, now if I'm not at school, what you gonna do? I'm gonna be sad because I'm like, I hope she's not bored. So I'm hoping the other girl come back this week so she can have somebody to talk to on Friday, and then yeah. But then it's gonna be weird if we like get sent home because then we're gonna be working from home. But I done made a commitment to myself. Okay, unless she's applying the most high level pressure ever, I don't think I would really entertain it. It's just a thought in my head, like, oh yeah, you know, she's super cool, super beautiful, but right now it's just like, yeah. But she's cool. She's definitely like, I would say work babe. She's work babe, you know. Yeah, we're only like 4 years apart. So yeah, she about to turn 21 literally next. I mean, she about to turn 22. Let me get that straight. But she about to turn 22 next month. And then I'll be turning 26 in like 3-4 months from now. So September, October, November, December. Yeah, so 3 months later, then I'll turn 26. So it'll be like 23, 24, and then 25 is debatably in, but it's 3 years. But yeah, that's like a freshman and a senior in high school. But yeah, and even if I don't know, it's interesting because you know you meet couples. If you like, how old are you? You know, like the wife of the couple is like, I don't know, she's like 38, and then you be like, how old is the husband? He like 45. I'm like, what the hell? And then you look at Beyonce and Jay-Z, a lot of other people, but that's that thing where age don't mean nothing, but for me it does. And I don't know why. Maybe I grow out. Maybe this is the girl that helps me grow out of it. I don't know why that happened, but the video is over now, so hopefully y'all just have a great day. Remember, you can do anything, put your mind to, create your reality, and be great, be awesome, man. So that's it.